MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, last year this guy's one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low twos. You know how good that is? And one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters. And he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. We'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
In now is Adam Eaton. He will lead this one off today. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Looped out towards short. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Cubs have decided to...
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Schwarber. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one?
Well, for me, in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Rendon is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though. This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling, even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Little dribbler back at him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Jeremy Hellickson, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outage from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4, but the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Anthony Rizzo stands in. And he'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now another 1-2. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Line hard down the line in right. Just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's Javier Baez. Ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Severino might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. Now here's the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. They'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, but that's out of play off the top of the home dugout. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Grounded to third. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there. And I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make the play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his outfield.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on MLB Network. a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Pitch on the way. There's a swing and the ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. And in the outfield, Bryce Harper, you know, when he first broke in the league when he was 19, 20 years old, he was running around like a crazy man all over the place like a little jackrabbit. Out of control. He's calmed it down now. He's really become a nice outfielder.
Standing in, number 13. He'll take his first hacks here. First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off, you get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You maybe draw the infield in, or if they sit back, you get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set, and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
1 away.
Third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. A base hit in his first trip. And this is low, ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Anthony Rendon goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Riding in once again, Bryce Harper, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the stretch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Line hard toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score. That makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that was just a good pitch. He was able to fight it off and drop it in to pick up 2 runs right there. Nice job of fighting the ball off and finding a hole.
Into the box, Juan Soto. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Pitch on the way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Harper has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. At the plate, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Soft liner from the pitcher right there. That wasn't pretty. He might even close his eyes on that one. But it's a line drive in the books.
Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The relay. Running around second now, headed for third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Daniel Murphy will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And that will get down out there. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The runner scores from second.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. There's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Now the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit it.
0-2, here it is. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Hellickson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Nationals lead it 3-0. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Moving up the 4th inning, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Eaton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto sprinting after it, and the inning is over. 3 up. In now is Adam Eaton. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Fielder number 2, Adam Eaton.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Zobrist Over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit to short, gloved by Russell. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So striding forward now, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 13.
Ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Zimmerman backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A high fastball is in there.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Still down 3-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 34, Bryce Harper.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
In now, Juan Soto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This ball will be chopped foul. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker, get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Again, a 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
In the air, out to right. Zobrist on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Smoke toward the hole. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Tommy La Stella is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Here's Hellickson back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him here. It's strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Severino. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. Here's Addison Russell. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind, they have to capitalize. They have to get some runs and get back in this thing.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled straight back. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
He'll try again, 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
When you talk about fight, he's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And a lead look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a good pitch there as he has to fight this one off to the left, and the count moves to 0-2 now. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall. Gone! A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. And the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish. But he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Second baseman, number 9.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. Weak chopper up the line, but it's foul, strike 1.
Man, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. He did.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting him get him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Justin Wilson is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Justin Wilson.
Digging in once again, Jeremy Hellickson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Popped up. Calling for it. Rizzo. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance? Adam Eaton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A called strike on the inside corner. Taken. Called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Ready on 1 and 2. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Got him to go down swinging there. Adam Eaton is the second out in the 7th inning.
Shortstop.
Steve Cishek will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 51.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Thomas Medeiros comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well. So we'll see how this works out.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Outside, 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now back, number 13.
Digging in to try it again. Number 13. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Into the windup and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. It's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to... Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Rendon.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Well, you got that first pitch getting him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Rizzo has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number
20 for another shot now. Juan Soto 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And he'll step off. The 1-0 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he takes a called strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Number 56 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 56.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher Wilson.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Eaton is there to put it away for route number 1.
For the Cubs, catcher Steve Cishek.
Number 7 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 7.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swings through the slider there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside with the slider, 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Addison Russell is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But he got hit one in the gap to get there first. Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And he misses 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the bleachers and out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Grounded to short. Turner fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now 4-3 Chicago. Brandon Kinsler comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Schwarber is over. 1 out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Carl Edwards Jr. answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got it guessing now for sure.
Matt Adams will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Pedro Strop takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Chicago earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.